All right, hello everybody. I am very excited to show you around a little bit here of the PhotoSphere by Fusion Events. So I'm going to take you on a little demo. So I've already got a PhotoSphere up here with some photos from Eventastic, which was a virtual event a couple weeks ago. That was awesome. So here are some of the speakers and participants. So yeah, let's take a look. So this is the PhotoSphere, which is a very versatile photo display that you can put on big screens at your events, and is totally interactive where your photographers, your photo booth people, and your attendees can submit their photos either via the virtual photo booth, or they can just bulk upload photos right here, which is kind of neat. So I'm going to take you on a little tour of the back end to show you the capabilities. So this is one of the features here. This is the selfie wall, which you can see here, which looks really awesome. This is 200 pictures, and I'm going to take you backstage here where you can see all the controls. So there's a lot of cool controls. Everything is kind of slider based, so it's really, you don't need any technical skills to be able to get this going. So I'm going to start with our pattern. So this is the grid wall, and now I'm going to head over to the float, and we're going to see these pictures floating up. Okay, now these are quite spread out and the photos are too small, so I'm going to just increase the photo size here. You can change the brightness of the photos as well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable the photo rotation, and I'm going to increase the floor size, which is going to, decrease the floor size, which is going to bring everything in a little tighter. And I'm going to change the grid size to match. Okay, and now you can zoom in and out with your mouse, or you can pinch to scroll. You can move the environment around with your mouse. Okay, so that looks pretty neat. So now we can take a look at what that looks like here. And this is our display. So this goes onto your big screen. It's a browser based. You can go full screen here and it looks like that. And you can manipulate how the scene looks by moving your mouse around. So it's very versatile. You can change the look throughout your event. I like to come down here low, look up. I think that looks really cool. Okay, you can change the color of the background, the floor. You can add in logos. You can see the logos floating in there with transparency, so your transparent logos will look really nice in there. And we can move up here. I'm going to scroll up here. I like this view too, coming up. That looks really neat. So that is the float pattern. Very, very cool. Very flexible. You can do a lot with the float pattern. You can go right into the center of the floor here and look up, which also looks pretty cool. Now I can also get rid of the floor if I want to. Let's say I want to get rid of the floor, get rid of the grids, and now we just have everything is just kind of floating in space here. And I of course can alter the rotation speed if I want, the camera, or I can change the speed of the animation. Floating up, it's happening faster, but I like it kind of slow. Looks nice. I can reduce the amount of photos here, so I have 229 photos in this PhotoSphere, so I'm going to reduce it to something like 230, sure, right around there. And that's looking great. I can even maybe boost up the size of the pictures, zoom out a bit, and view live. Now, what happens if there's a photo in there that you don't like or you want to remove? Well, that's very simple. We just go back to our moderation page, and there are all the photos, and when you delete one, it is gone. Simple as that. Now we'll move on to another pattern here. I'm going to do the wave pattern. Ooh, that one's fun. Okay, so that's a gentle wave, and again, you can manipulate the scene how you like. I'm going to slow down the animation here a little bit. I'm going to slow down the rotation speed. There we go. And now, oops, I pushed the wrong button. Now we go live, and there are our photos. It's fun. You can go in here and again manipulate the scene as you see fit. Come up a little bit. That looks kind of neat. Full screen, and that is the wave pattern. Very nice. And now, lastly, we have the spiral pattern, which is fun. Now for this one, I'm gonna zoom out here. It's better when the photos are smaller. So I'm gonna reduce the size of the photos a bit. Okay, now don't worry about that because it looks far away, but that's okay because all we need to do is zoom in here. Like so. Maybe I'll make the pictures a little bigger, something like that. And now we're gonna go here to view live, and there you go. That is the spiral pattern. And I like to zoom right into the middle of the spiral pattern. Where are we here? And you can look up like that. Now it's a little chaotic because the pictures are colliding, but we could reduce the size of the photos, and that would fix that problem. Reduce the size. Okay, let's reduce the size, and then there we are. Really cool. So you have many different layouts and looks that you can access and change. We can change up the background here. Let's try something different. Let's try something maybe a little brighter. I don't know. Let's go like a pink to purple. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna change the camera height here. Something more head on. You can change the camera distance, and there we go. So that is the PhotoSphere, the selfie PhotoSphere. Really fun, really cool. If you want to give it a try, just send me a message, give me a DM, and I'll be happy to give you access to try it out.